What is up, mtg-portal, and welcome to episode 4 of the Eternal Masters spoiler series. I wanted to say one quick thing before we get into this set. I had a couple of people mention that when I produced the video that shortly after there's a couple more spoilers that do come out, and it was recommended that, hey, maybe we wait till the end of the night to produce these videos. I encourage you guys to get involved in our Facebook blogs for the simple reason is if there's new spoilers that come out after a video is produced, they're going to be featured in the following set. Not to mention, you'll find them directly on Facebook. So if you guys aren't already involved in our Facebook blogs, please go ahead and click that link. Get involved. There's no cost to it. It's Facebook. It's free. It's just another way for you guys to connect with mtg-portal, chat with our community, throw some cool things, and get to know one another. So again, check out that link. It's going to be down below at the end of this video. Without further ado, let's get started and dive into episode 4 of the Eternal Masters spoilers. Alright, first on our list is Enchantments. We have one new one for you, and that is, drumroll, Animate Dead. Animate Dead simply states for one colorless and a black. It's an enchantment aura. You may look at target player's graveyard, reanimate one creature, i.e. bring it back to the battlefield under your control, and when Animate Dead is removed from the board or that creature dies, then they both get buried in the graveyard. The only difference here now is that the new Animate Dead versus the old Animate Dead actually gives target creature -1, -0. So that's new and interesting, but this is an EDH staple, and it's really cool to see it reprinted. I love the artwork, and I think it's really unique that it's back in Eternal Masters. It's going to lower the price down on it and make it more readily available to EDH players, so very cool. Next up, we're going to talk about some sorceries. I got two new ones for you, starting out with Cabal Therapy. Coming in at 1 black, it simply states, name a non-land card, target player reveals his or her hand and discards all cards with that name. Flashback, you sacrifice a creature. So this is very cool in reanimate decks. Not really going to be relevant in the EDH format because you're only going to find one copy of every card in EDH. But for modern and legacy play, definitely an awesome card to see. Next up, we have Gaia's Blessing. Coming in at 1 colorless and a green, it simply states target player shovels up to 3 target cards from his or her graveyard into his or her library. Then draws a card. When Gaia's Blessing is put into your graveyard from your library, shuffle your graveyard into your library. This could be a very powerful card. Not so much in Reanimate, but still cool to see back in the set. Next up, we're going to talk about Artefacts. I got one new one for you tonight, and that is going to be Navinral's Disc. Coming in at 4 colorless, it simply states Navinral's Disc enters the battlefield tapped. Pay 1 colorless and tap it, destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. It's kind of a, well, it's a board wipe on crack. It's basically an obliterate without the land. So it's very cool to see in the format. I'm sure modern and legacy players are going to love it. Not sure how it's going to play out in EDH, but still awesome to see it reprinted. Alright, next up we're going to talk about creatures. I got 5 new ones for you, starting out with Ichard. Coming in at 3 colorless and a black for a 3/1 whore with haste. Simply states at the beginning of your instep, sacrifice Ichard. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Ichard is in your graveyard, you may exile a black creature card other than Ichard from your graveyard, and if you do, return Ichard to the battlefield. It's an interesting little creature. Next up, we do have my personal favorite, Baleful Strix. At 1 blue and a black for a 1/1 artifact creature bird with flying and death touch. And when Baleful Strix enters the battlefield, draw a card. Is there anything better than this creature? I mean, it's a 1/1 drawing a card with flying death touch, for God's sake. Freaking awesome. Next, I got Regal Force. Coming in at 4 colorless and 3 green for a 5/5. When Regal Force enters the battlefield, draw a card for each green creature you control. Not a bad way to go. Next, we have Dualcaster Mage. 1 colorless and 2 red for a 2/2 with flash. When Dualcaster Mage enters the battlefield, copy target instant or sorcery spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Begs the question, will we see a Snapcaster reprint? Next up, we have Giant Tortoise. He's our last creature in this set. At 1 colorless and a blue for a 1/1. Giant Tortoise gets +0/+3 as long as it's untapped. So basically, it's a wall. Still cool to see, nonetheless. And last but not least, we've got Instance in our episode 4 of Eternal Master spoilers, and that is Counterspell. Coming in at 2 blue, counter target spell. It's about time this damn card gets reprinted. I'm looking forward to this one. Thank you guys for watching episode 4 of the Eternal Masters spoiler series. Look for more spoilers coming soon right here at mtg-portal. where I'll bring you the most updated spoiler information that I can as soon as I can. If you haven't gotten involved in our Facebook blogs page, please make sure you click that link down below. If there's any spoilers missed between this video and the next, you will find them on Facebook before they are featured in our next video. So please make sure you get involved in our community on Facebook, Twitter, and also Patron Rewards program if you'd like to. That link is down below as well. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I'll talk to you all soon. Take care, guys.